you know our next guest from his hit shows, SEAL Team and Insecure. Please welcome Neil Brown Jr.
What's up? How y'all doing?
So Neil, how has quarantine been going for you?
It's been going pretty well. I'm a homebody anyway, so it's nothing too crazy, too different. It just is different when they're making you stay home. I've just been working out, playing my video games, trying to catch up on some writing, reading, shows that I missed.
Well, Neil, you have two sons that are in their 20s. Are they quarantining with you?
Yes, they are. Yes, Lord. Yes, they are. They downstairs, we upstairs.
Okay. Levels. There's levels.
They're in the other wing.
You got a house at home?
I don't allow them in the kitchen. No, they're not allowed in the kitchen. No, they eat good, but my wife. This is an opportunity for my wife just to cook all the big meals that she wanted to in the first place. So,
right.
That's awesome. Absolutely. And I know your youngest son just turned 20, right? So I want to know, what was your celebration like during this quarantine?
We stayed at home and we got him some gifts.
Okay.
Movies. We watched this movie at night together. It was real nice. He loved it. He said it was a real sweet time.
Quality time.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Yeah. I know for me, I'm thinking about where the next place I want to travel to once this pandemic is over. So I have to ask you, where do you want to travel to next once all of this is over?
Well, just before this, we went to Napa and I got a whole bunch of wine. So we said, quarantine is good here. But I want to go to Bora Bora. We want to go to Bora because we were supposed to go to Bora Bora for our 20th wedding anniversary next week.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now that the trip has been canceled, how are you going to celebrate your anniversary? Because 20 is a big one.
Yeah.
Applause for 20 years of marriage.
Yeah. I'm just going to, my wife sent me a text explicitly telling me exactly how she wanted her day to go. And I'm going to make sure it goes that or better. See, I'm a husband. I know. Just tell me what to do. I got you. Boom.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, Neil, we worked together on Insecure. And I've always wanted to ask you this because your character, Chad, you've made some very specific choices. And I know that, like, for Tiffany, I have her based on a very specific person. I wonder if there's anybody that you base Chad on and why.
Chad is based on a couple different people. Somebody that I kind of was in my life at one point, just a little bit of Prentice Penny. And just a few guys that I've run into. I think everybody's met a Chad. Shout out to Kelly. So I typically go to pieces of those people, depending on the situation.
Well, Neil, you love Insecure and you work with Amanda. What's your favorite thing about working with her?
Her mouth. I like how she gets after it and she lets you know exactly what's going on. My problem is I always walk into her conversations at the wrong time. Like, you know that Homer Simpson video thing where he back into the tree and the bushes. That's how that's every time I see Amanda talking, I just walk in at the most inappropriate moment and I'm like, what I just heard, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's not me. Not supposed to be here.
I'm trying to think, like, what story is Neil walking on?
And you don't know because I back up before you see.
Right.
Well, we also love your show, SEAL Team. I have to ask, have you gotten to spend any time with, like, real SEAL Team members?
They're ingrained in the show from top to bottom. They're in the writers'
Really?
room. Yeah, they're in the writers' room. They're on the show. They are directing the show. We have them tech advising. This hat right here is one of the operators, Tyler Gray, who's in the show as Trent, and also he directed an episode. He helps writing. They make the show what it is. I think that's the reason why it's so authentic, because we have such great writers. Spencer Hutton and all those guys make a good. They do a good job of letting them, inside the show from top to bottom.
Yeah, that's so cool
amazing.
To have that parallel between work and real life. Which brings me to ask, you have a daughter on this show, and I heard that you actually wanted something like that in real life.
Yes. Kalia Rambo is the girl who played my daughter. She's wonderful. I always wanted a daughter. I wanted a piece of me and I wanted a little version of my wife to be able to give her everything that I feel she's deserved to my daughter. But my wife was like, no, she closed. Sorry, no competition.
Like,
Well, we actually have a sneak peek of this week's episode of SEAL Team. Let's check it out.
Rolling up Zahed yesterday was the first time all trip we did anything felt like it justified us being here.
Turns out he's not the guy. Intel suggesting that there's another group behind the attacks.
So the one victory we have, it turns out it's nothing, a mistake.
It was a mission that we crushed.
Yeah, but now we're back to square zero. We don't have no idea what we're doing here. We have lost our grip.
Speak for yourself, Ray.
All right. Whole new batch of enemies has you thrilled. Squeeze another 20 years out of fighting, no matter what the cost.
Hey, go cool off. Take a walk.
Neil, thank you so much for joining us. Let everybody know where they can catch SEAL Team.
Wednesdays, 9 p.m., 8 Central on CBS.
Hey.
And at your other job, you can catch you on Insecure every Sunday at 10 p.m. on HBO.